Did you know there are over 188,000 Chrome extensions? Well, in today's video, let's go over my personal top 6 favorite ones. So starting off with number 1, we have Magical. Magical is a Chrome extension that helps you automate repetitive tasks such as messaging and data entry. I love using the templates feature to save frequently typed text. I assign it a unique keyboard trigger, usually something that starts with a / or a semicolon, so I don't accidentally trigger it. And now anytime I'm in Gmail, LinkedIn, Outlook, or any text box across the web, I just type in my keyboard trigger and Magical brings up this message. So now I don't have to go back and forth to my Notes app or my Word doc where I have copy and pasted templates. And another cool thing Magical does is that it will autofill in the placeholders you have if you have things like first name or company that change depending on who you're sending it to. Magical will automatically fill in those blanks for you, and so it saves you a ton of time. Magical also has a ton of other features like transfers and data scraping without any code. I'll link it down below for you guys so you guys can check it out yourself if you're interested. Next up on the list is uBlock. uBlock Origin is probably one of the most popular ad blocks out there, but if you're using Chrome, I would say this is pretty much a necessity. It is by far the best ad blocker I've ever used. It will block pop-up ads, but also what's really cool is that it's powerful enough to block Hulu ads and HBO ads. This is awesome because you're already paying for these subscriptions anyway, yet you still are forced to watch ads. uBlock does a great job at blocking all of these out, so you no longer have to watch any ads at all. Number 3 on the list is Loom. Loom is a Chrome extension that helps my team and I save a ton of time by reducing the need for having meetings. So instead of looking across all of our calendars and finding a time that works for all of us, we just film Looms for each other, which we then play in 2x speed. And what this Chrome extension basically does is it records you through your webcam camera as well as recording your screen. So you're really easily able to go through a heavy document and make it more digestible for your coworkers, or you can explain whatever it is that you need to explain just through a Loom, and they're able to have that video so they can watch it over and over if they need to. There's a transcript, there's different speed options if you want to slow it down or speed it up, and it's a great way to just communicate with your team without having to have so many meetings. Next up on the list is a password manager such as 1Password or Dashlane. So they essentially do the same thing, but it's a great way to keep your passwords safe and secure. The best and most secure password is one that you don't remember and one that's stored in your password manager. So this is a great way to have different passwords that aren't just the basic password you've had since you were 10 years old with some other characters after it. 1Password will store all of your passwords in the password manager through its Chrome extension. Anytime you need to fill in a username and password field, all you do is click on the extension and enter in your master password, which opens up the app, and it will autofill your username and password for you. So that way you don't have to reuse the same password, nor do you have to memorize all the special characters and unique letters that you've created. It's really efficient for the entire team as we share accounts to a lot of things, but it's also more safe, and that way you're not just storing sensitive company information inside a Notion doc or a Word doc. Number 5 on the list is Eyedropper. So as someone that does some design in Canva and Photoshop, I like to use Eyedropper to grab the hex code of any image or graphic I see online. If I like the color of something, or if I'm making a presentation and I need all of the colors to match, then I'll use Eyedropper to just quickly grab the hex code of whatever image is on my screen right now. And then that way I can go into another app that uses hex codes and I can change my design to match that color. Another pro tip that I like to use was changing the colors of my Google Calendar. So you can actually use custom hex codes to make it prettier, or to just make it all your favorite colors and make your calendar look more interesting. Last on the list is a Chrome extension called VoiceIn. VoiceIn was a lifesaver for me when I injured my wrist. I couldn't really use my hand to type, so I used VoiceIn to type on my keyboard verbally. So anytime I opened up Gmail and had to respond to a message or write an email, I would just press the keyboard command to activate VoiceIn, and then I would verbally say my entire message, adding things like period, new paragraph, next line, And VoiceIn would do a great job of digesting what I was saying verbally, pasting it into my text box, and formatting it so that it looked like a normal message that you would typically type. And that way I was able to do my work just as fast, even though I couldn't use one hand to type. So that completes this video. Those are the 6 Chrome extensions that I can't live without. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like and also comment down below what videos you'd like to see from us next. Be sure to subscribe and check out our channel for more videos on productivity tips and tricks, as well as cool tutorials like how to web scrape without code and how to do basically anything without code. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, check out the link in the description to get Magical, or just go to getmagical.com and install the free Chrome extension for yourself, and let me know what you guys use Magical for. So thanks so much for watching, and until the next one, bye!